Hi, this is the SP Gamer, and today we'll be playing the Star Trek Online game of Quadrant Mission 5, Quark's Lucky 7. Pardon me, this is my first ever voice stream, so yeah, I'm a bit nervous. So let's try and find the mission here.
My apologies for the quality of the transmission. I'm contacting you on an encrypted frequency. I'm working on an important covert mission, and I could use your assistance. I can't go into the details over comms, but you should know, if we pull this off, it could change the course of the Hurt conflict in our favor. Meet with me on Deep Space Nine to go over the details. Come along. I've been asked to keep the details of the mission on a need-to-know basis, and right now, only you and I need to know.
Alright,
Good luck.
Head to Quarks. It's only Quark up to this time. I truly hope this hasn't crashed. Ah, Deep Space Nine, thank you. Thank God.
No, absolutely not.
Here we go.
This is your worst idea yet.
Do I need to remind you of the unwritten rule of acquisition, brother?
Rule 0. What the Nagus wants, we acquire. Why me? Get an eliminator to do it. Get 50. You can afford it.
You have connections with the Klingons. That and you're Rom's second most trusted Ferengi.
What? Who's first? Nog? Pell?
No. Moogie.
Fine. Send her then.
I love the
But brother, you did such a great job of rescuing her before.
I also told your son to shoot me if I ever thought of doing something like that again.
That's right, you did. Well, don't worry, he won't.
That's not what I'm worried about.
We need this, brother. We can't hold off the Hurt forever.
Alliance forces are spread too thin to help, Quark.
We need the Klingons, brother, otherwise we're doomed.
Insanity! You don't even know where the Iconian fleet is, Rom.
I don't,
Oh, the
but
Iconians,
Starfleet
I've been
intelligence monitors all major threats, including the Iconians.
Starfleet isn't in the habit of sharing classified data.
If we can get access to a security console, we can extract the data. We'll need to keep the security officer on duty occupied.
Leave that to me, husband.
I know, where's the chance of that relationship? Blimey. Even she's sexy still there. Even when she's computer jury, she's still hot.
All right, leader. The security officer on duty is a creature of habit. Comes in on her break every day without fail. Your job is to keep her occupied so Rom can get what we need from the security console. Do what you need to do Smile, laugh at her jokes, whatever it takes. Put those feminine wiles of yours to good use.
Really, Quark? I'm not here to seduce your customers. You and I both know there's more than one way to work a mark.
Whatever you say, just don't mess it up. She'll be here any minute now.
You worry too much, Quark. I got this.
Get into control later, that's
Woo!
different.
It's your lucky day, officer. You're the 10 millionth customer here at Quark's. Congratulations! You've just won a free drink and a free spin at the Davo table. Quark, why don't you pour the lucky winner a drink? What'll it be, Constable?
Oh, thanks. I'll take a nice Dractigino.
Okay.
I'm on
so you got
duty.
seduce her,
I can't
interesting.
stay too long, but I suppose I have enough time for a spin at the table. Lead the way.
I may have gotten... What does this do now? Serve a drink.
Quark, will you turn that hollow me off, please? It's creeping me out.
Not creeping me out.
This is why I like the Hollow Leader. She doesn't complain as much as the original. Happy?
The free drink will get her to relax. And then some Dabo to keep her busy. One loss to remove suspicion.
Dabo.
Looks like my luck's run out. Oh well. Thanks for the drink and the spin. Better get back to my station.
Whoa, whoa, don't be so hasty, friend. The law of
She's
averages
good.
is on
She's
your
good.
side here. Trust me. Have another spin on the house. What have you got to lose?
Okay, you've convinced me. One more spin. Why not?
And then a victory to reel her in.
Yeah, I guess you'd be rigging it. I think you'd be getting win now.
Dabo!
Hey!
Well, those winnings are coming out of your cut, though.
Typical Quark.
Good. The guard's distracted. Time to go to work. Overriding this door panel should be child's play. This is the most secret maintenance panel. Chief O'Brien needed me to fix it once.
Because of, oh, I hate these puzzles. Thank God. I hate those puzzles, usually.
Once I'm in, I can install a back door. Then we can access the system from the console at Quark's.
This wouldn't have any photos here. Let's just know what the password is. It's gonna drive me nuts. Alright, okay. Sequence. Yeah, I think that. Abilities. Trying to think of any number that came up on the show, but right. Fruit false the code, yeah, I think we have to do that. Yay.
She's heading back, Rom. Get out of there!
Why wouldn't you run, Rom? Run.
I need to crack that security office console while I can.
Sorry, I thought I'd done it. Sorry, I'm going crazy. I need to lock the door, okay. Take the isolated chips so they don't go lined in the problems of the...
Relax, everyone. It's done. I'm on my way back.
Try not to look conspicuous or guilty.
Okay.
Or intelligent. So it'd be easy as well.
Can't believe you pulled that off. Being the Negus hasn't made you go soft between the lobes. Let's figure this out before security gets wise. Use the console behind the bar and find out what you can about the Iconians. Oh, and while you're at it, look for any other useful information in there, too.
Real Quark.
Some of it could be valuable, you know.
Relax, brother. I'll have these files cracked in no time. Starfleet encryption is good, but it's nothing compared to what we use in the Commerce Authority. That's actually difficult.
Oh, you move faster, Rob. Come on.
Intelligence Officer's Log, Stardate 87961.3. Intermittent Borg activity in the Quadrant. We've been able to track a Unimatrix vessel, and our countermeasures are keeping its fleet at bay. The recent escalation of the Herc conflict is straining the number of resources available for Borg surveillance. Intelligence Officer's Log, stardate 87983.1. Breen forces continue to harass the Teferi, though hostilities have not intensified as of late. The Breen have made no overtures toward the Dominion since their recent return to the Alpha Quadrant. Looks like the honeymoon might be over at last. Intelligence Officer's Log, stardate 88139.9. A large Vakiri fleet has been spotted in transit to the Gamma Quadrant. Analysis of their course suggests they're heading toward the renegade Iconian fleet. Interesting. If the two of them manage to eliminate each other, well, that'll be two less headaches to keep me up at night. Intelligence Officer's Log, stardate 89001.7. Major Herc activity throughout the 4 quadrants. As expected, Alliance forces are spread thin in attempts to protect critical sites in their own territory, as well as within the Dominion. The Klingons continue to stay out of it, with the exception of a token force of volunteers. Efforts to enlist the full aid of the Empire to date have faltered. Intelligence Officer's Log, stardate 89001.7. Getting a lot of disturbing reports from Zenkethi space lately. Whispers of corruption in the highest ranks and talks of a coup are in the air on Zenketh. The Autarch's days might be numbered after his crusade failed, though the arrival of the Herc has kept him on the throne. For now. Intelligence Officer's Log, stardate 89101.1. Tholian web technology has worked well against the Herc so far. They ensnared 70% of a Herc fleet shortly after it dropped out of warp. The rest of the fight was brief and one-sided. At least Tholian xenophobia is consistent. Our attempts to negotiate for web technology have been completely ignored. Intelligence Officer's Log, stardate 88006.2. There have been some recent Terran incursions from the Badlands, but nothing overly organized. As of now, there hasn't been any sight of Admiral Lita since her attack on DS9. Perhaps she has finally given up? One can only hope. Intelligence Officer's Log, stardate 87997.9. I can't help but be impressed by the Nakul. Their star is all but dead, their world's an ice ball, and they refuse to leave. They defend that ice ball against all comers, even the Herc. Every Nakul big enough to carry a phaser fought, and they actually won. And I thought Tellarites were stubborn. Intelligence Officer's Log, stardate 88039.8. Taket's fleet is currently in the Phoeban sector, moving through deep space. She's keeping a low profile for the most part, avoiding conflict with both the Dominion and the Herc. Anything foolish enough to get in her sights doesn't live long enough to regret it, however. The wreckage of a Gamma pirate flotilla will testify to that.
All right, Rom, a deal is a deal. You found the Iconian, so I guess it's my turn now. Time to put the team together? And that's the job. Confront.
Where's Gala?
Really? He shot the hostage last time. He's not invited.
Grunt,
Oh,
your
nice
database
reference,
skills
nice
should help us
reference.
locate the
I hate
package.
Ferengi.
Always happy to help, Grand Nagus. Retreat.
Still a master of Rule 33.
Oh, Brunt.
Aren't you, Brunt?
It never hurts to suck up to the boss.
Of course. I presume you'll need my ship again, yes?
Not this time. We'll need a ship that can fight, just in case.
And we'll have it, thanks to our friend here.
Good. Everyone's here. Also,
Jem'Hadar.
full consortium.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
The table's rigged. I'm sure of it.
The Iconians again. I wonder what
Here,
happened to them.
the cloaking device I acquired from my cousin Gala is working like a charm. Keep an eye on it, though. I'd rather not attract the attention of the Iconians, or the Fakiri, for that matter. Looks like they're busy trying to blow each other to bits out there. Let's use that to our advantage. You see those Iconian sentry probes? They use those to detect cloaked ships, so you'll want to disable them before we move much closer. This cloak is good, but it's not that good. Getting in's the easy part. We're cloaked and unexpected.
Alright, disable the probes.
We're too close. They can see us. Get back!
Warning.
Oops.
Ship is under attack.
Oh well, I fucked up that.
They're attacking us! They're attacking us!
I need to get a better ship.
Get out of range, or disable the probe.
Do not go to plan the probe.
That should be enough to get to the flagship undetected.
Well, we can all stop holding our breath now. It worked. If you'll be so kind as to fly us behind that massive Iconian ship, we'll be on our way.
I'm looking forward to this.
Almost there. Just take it nice and easy.
Approaching from the rear.
Sneak onto the
I mean, it's still my fucking suicide mission, but there we go.
Keep the engine running. I have the feeling we're going to need to get out of here in a hurry.
I've never been this close before. Impressive.
Terrifying, more like it. This is insane.
Yeah, it is insane, I agree. I'm no coward, and even I wouldn't deal with this. So there we go. Good luck, guys, though. Good luck, guys. The Cones have been missing action for so long. I am psyched about this episode because I love the Iconians in Star Trek Online. So
you're our engineer. Buy it 400 and sell it 5.
It'll be up to you to disable the security systems, son.
Right. I'm familiar with their tech from the war.
Okay, I thought the episode would reset itself for a minute. Oh.
I won't let you down, Father. Evade.
Ah. He's recapping what they said. Cool.
First, Nog, we need to lower the local security so Brunt and Lek can do their jobs.
No problem. I memorized the schematics for this vessel on the way here. There are engineering consoles we can use for that nearby. Follow me.
I remember the Iconians well. This is going to be awesome. Right.
That's the main corridor. Lek's territory.
This place is like a maze.
Head left here, Nog.
Right, we're on the right track.
I've studied Iconian systems. I can unlock these doors.
Good. We'll have to disable security and engineering.
Signals to the door.
Okay.
I should be able to toggle the door locks. The good news is that my tricorder can get me the signal I need to send. The bad news is the Iconian systems only take trinary input. I think I see how the inputs work, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Numbers, toggle door lock. Oh, so you got to... It's got to add... I think it's got to add to the number, I think. Oh, I see. I think. Right, okay.
Got it. And we're done here.
Got it. I find this confusing. Me and numbers aren't the best of friends. There we go.
Heralds! Don't worry, I can handle it.
No, Cole. I love this episode. You get to control the main characters. I loved Nog on the TV show and was heartbroken when the actor that played him died. It was, yeah.
Hold on, Uncle. Something's coming.
That looks like more than we can handle.
Yeah, I would.
Let Lek.
No way.
Care. He'll probably enjoy it.
Think I can lock the door behind once it's gone.
Great idea. Do that. Quickly! Head right here.
Got it. And we're done here.
Oh, that scream gets me every time. Reminds me of the Adventures of Frankie episode DS9. It was just... Oh, I love the episodes. I love the Frankie episodes, really. Not a lot of people do, I don't think, but I do. I love them.
We've made it. This is main engineering. Security's offline. We're good to go.
Can we drop their rear shield for a moment?
From the other console? Why?
You'll see.
What's that, Uncle?
Call it an insurance policy. Lek, how do you feel about Iconian heralds?
Very dangerous. I look forward to shooting some. Sell at 250? Buy at 100.
You'll get your chance, clearing the path for Quark and Nog.
The riskier the road, the greater the profit. I'm in.
Lek, Brunt, you're on.
Brunt, FCA. I'm on my way.
The hunt is on. Magnificent.
To be fair, he's crazier breather than I am. I wouldn't set foot on that ship. But there we go.
Ooh, they fight back. Good, good.
There we go. Ah. Kill myself. That was ridiculous. I just think I was supposed to go through this. I'll do that. Go through this. Go this way.
It's looking this way between patrol points. I should be able to sneak up on it if I duck behind the wall.
There we go. There we go. Stuck on that.
I bet I can make that.
Frankie can be his very first thing on. They said it and it's true. Jesus Christ. Get me all the damage accolades here. Did I get him? I don't know. No, I didn't. There we go. Come on, there we go. Keep that for lunch, come on. There we go. I'm gonna get this right in a minute, folks. There we go. Come on. The slug says we can kindly die. Oh. These Iconians are tough. Iconians are real tough. Then again, it could be I'm just crap. There we go. Oh, yeah. not been playing this very long, so pardon my happiness. He's just standing there, okay. I don't even know if that's the thing I was supposed to be doing. I've got him, right. Down with you all. How many of these things are there to go through?
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Knock's a tough cookie, you can cope with it. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be doing that. I'm fighting them. I'm going crazy, people. Going crazy. Oh, Cole! Would you flush them into space? Oh,
Not the explosion I was looking for, but it'll do.
I found the package. The Iconian keeps it on display in what looks like a trophy room. And here I thought they were above such basic behavior. I've analyzed their patrol patterns, Lek. You'll need a clear path for Quark and Nog. I trust you'll keep the guards in that area occupied for a suitable period of time.
Testing my skills against Iconians? This is worth more than latinum to me. Don't get your lobes bunched, Runt. I'll clear the path for the others by any means necessary. More enemies to the left, and another console.
my god, I thought it was another numbers puzzle. They drive me mad. Oh, Cole! Toasty!
What? Still no explosion? Ugh, ridiculous.
Oh, it's better than the explosions. Let's go. See you.
If I make some noise, the big one will come to investigate. This isn't work. This is rebellion.
Yeah, I just defiled that, so there we go.
If I overload those conduits, I'm sure it'll make a big explosion. Doesn't anything blow up around here? Like the Quark.
He enjoys explosions just like Malcolm from Enterprise. Malcolm Reed.
I'm detecting some
That guy
nearby
likes explosions.
patrols.
I'll see if I can cause a distraction. Hold on.
We thought it'd be great to somehow get the Enterprise cast back. You know, in Star Trek Online at least. I know it's going to happen TV-wise, but Enterprise has a lot of untapped potential, I think. Last season was fantastic, so... Cryptic. Least inquire, you know what I'm saying? Least inquire.
If I blow up that console, it'll cause a nice distraction. Nog, how do I overload these ridiculous Iconian consoles?
Easy. First you need to... Wait. How are you at trinary conversions?
Never mind. I have a workaround.
brother. You'll crack the safe. Once Brunt finds it, that is.
Nice of you to give me the easy job, Rom.
By that point, Lek will have eliminated their guards.
We're talking about Iconians here, Rom.
I'll be with you, Uncle. You'll be fine.
Oh, I feel so much better now. Time for me to earn my share. Watch and learn.
Don't worry, Uncle. I've got your back.
Yeah, I don't be showing me much, but there we go. Rom, you're an awesome person, but in a fight, I'm not that confident of your abilities there. You do take Quark on, so... That's someone that actually ran here, fantastic. This couldn't see before, but there we go.
You know, you were supposed to shoot me if I got pulled into another one of these.
I thought you meant rescue operations. I can shoot you later if you like.
No, it just wouldn't be the same. What did he do here?
I'm impressed.
That's one word for it. He left some guarding the trophy room.
It's okay, Uncle. We can handle them.
All right, Nob, let's find the package. It has to be in one of the display cases around the room.
Ah, I've seen these statues on New Romulus. They were made by the Day Ones, a servitor race of the Iconians. Not sure why Tiket would keep one of these on display. Maybe it's of a sentimental value to her, even if that's possible.
Looks like a secure treasure box. I wonder what's inside. It could be practically anything. Leave it to an Iconian to lock up a box of valuables and hoard it away.
Well, not everyone is as good at opening locks as you, Uncle. Most people would need the appropriate key. Amazing! That's a singularity! Tiket must have taken it from a Romulan warbird. You could say it was the heart of that ship. Must have been a memorable opponent for her to keep that on display like this.
Singularity, basically a black hole, which powers the Romulan...
Is that part of an Iconian?
Engines.
Why would Tiket keep a severed body part? That's insane.
Tiket lost her arm when she fought Kalis during the war. She's keeping it as a trophy or maybe a reminder of one of her few failures. I knew she was intense, but this is pretty ridiculous.
That's a lot of latinum. Impressive. I could buy a Starliner with that and have enough left to buy a condo on Ryza. Probably not beachfront, but it'd be nice. It's FCA graded, too. She must have gotten it from a Ferengi. Oh, tough break. Seems only fitting that we acquire it. Fine.
Good old
Mind
Quark.
on the mission. Stop looking at me like that.
I love Quark so much. He's just awesome.
Seeing these reminds me of the Dominion War. A lot of those were sent back home to loved ones. Starfleet, the Klingons, the Romulans. They all have their different rituals. Even the enemy cared for their dead.
And they say you don't have a heart, Uncle.
He does. It's just deep, 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 deep.
It's too bad we don't have enough time to steal these and sell them back to the people who want them.
Oh, typical
34th
Quark. That's
rule
the
of
Quark we know and love.
acquisition, Nog. War, good for business. That's a bottle of prune juice. I'd recognize that color anywhere. Worf constantly demanded I have a bottle on hand at the bar. A warrior's drink, he called it. More like a torture drink.
Too much information,
Let's
Quark.
just say that it was not a pleasant digestive experience.
Thank you for that nice metal image.
You know, I always told the top brass at the Corps of Engineers that making the party poppers look like weapons was a bad idea. Any officer who uses one of those instead of a real weapon is in for a bad day. I suspect that's how Taket got her hand on one of these balloons. Shame. Uncle, that looks like Captain Sisko's baseball. You don't think it's his, do you? I thought Jake took it with him.
Do you remember when Sisko made us play baseball against the Vulcans?
Yeah.
Mom
I
wouldn't
do
stop
Quark
talking
on
about
it.
it for weeks. Put a bunch of money into that new Interstellar League, too. Still can't believe he bought a professional team. The Ferenginar Liquidators. They're terrible. Got beat by the Cation Claws by a score of 18-4, and they were cheating!
Oh dear.
Interesting. I read about these at the Academy. Something called NASA sent them out on crewed space probes centuries ago to initiate first contact with alien life. I believe this contains audio files, animal sounds, music, language samples. My Earth history instructor would love to get her hands on this. We should, acquire it if we have the time.
Still too friendly at heart. I knew where to look. The arms.
Package located. The Sword of Kahless. Now, we need to retrieve it.
not subtle.
I can use this to bring the package from its display globe. I need to use the right frequencies, though. Enter the wrong one, and every alarm around will go off. The frequencies change periodically. Once I start this, I need to get them all, or I'll have to start over.
I can just scan the machine for you. Should be easy enough to get the frequencies.
You, of all people, should know that Federation tricorders record whatever they scan. Never leave a data trail. We'll do this the Ferengi way. It'll take someone with the lobes for the job. That's me.
Unfortunately, I don't have the lobes. It shouldn't be too complicated though. What I'm doing wrong. Not sure what I'm doing wrong here. What? Yeah, and someone's gonna tear my hair out. I don't mind the challenge in gaming, but yeah, these puzzles really drive me. Bear with me, guys, bear with me. I just gotta keep on doing this until my age and die. I mean, you could say next frequency, but it just like and it just keeps on going and going and going. So I don't know what I've got to do. I don't understand this very much. It annoys me that they make these puzzles more complicated than they need to be. I've been going between next frequency and next frequency for freaking ages now, so you know, I don't mind challenging, but it's cryptic and ridiculous. I haven't got time for cryptic, really. I've got enough patience, really, for cryptic. Cryptic doesn't have to be so cryptic. could be forever, the rest of my life on this freaking puzzle if I don't find a solution to it. I'm really loving this episode, except for these stupid puzzles. We've been doing this for so long. It's ridiculous. It's pausing the stream a sec. People have tuned out anyway. Would you get bored seeing someone to bloody do that?
No, it's just been changing every 5 minutes. It's 85 to 86 or something earlier. That's 15.
Well, yeah, well, I'm doing it, aren't I? But it's not bloody doing it, so...
It's changing.
That frequency. Oh, I've started over. It keeps on resetting. Slowly. Frequency. I think I've got to do it without breaking it. If it breaks, it resets. Right. Got it. I got it.
Nicely done, Uncle! We did it! We actually did it! We shouldn't stick around, though. Let's head back to the shuttle before the Iconians figure out what we're up to.
Rule 7. Keep your ears open and your eyes on the mark.
That's far enough.
Okay, who's betraying me?
Well done, Quark. You actually managed to pull it off. I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. You've a talent for larceny, after all. Time, however, is a factor. Hand it over now, or I'll shoot you both and take it from your cold, dead fingers.
Are you out of your mind? Have you forgotten who Nog and I are related to? No payout is worth what will happen to you if you do this. Wrong. We'll have every Eliminator bounty hunter and pirate in the 4 quadrants gunning for you.
How did Lek put it? Oh, yes. The riskier the road, the greater the profit. Wise words indeed. The payout from this job will provide me with more than enough latinum to remove your idiot brother and take my rightful place as the Grand Nagus. I'm willing to give you a sporting chance, however. Hand over the package. You might be able to flee before that very angry Iconian arrives.
Have it your way, Brunt. You're dumber than you look. If you think the crew of our ride won't be suspicious when you come back without us. They'll probably throw you in the brig on general principle. I know I would.
Ah, but I won't be traveling with them, Quark. I've made other travel arrangements. Time's up. Hand it over, or prepare to meet the blessed exchequer. Ha! I'd pay a lot to witness that audit. Might even be worth dying for, just to hear you scream on your way to the vault of eternal destitution. Goodbye, Quark.
I hope he comes for
At last, goodbye!
Oh. Yeah. We're in a lot of trouble.
Nog! Now!
A force field? It will not stop me, Ferengi.
Look a little closer. That's a chronoton field. You might make it through, but it's definitely gonna hurt. A lot. Or we can talk like sensible, intelligent people. Your call.
Very well. Speak. Your crimes are numerous. You breached my security, damaged my vessel, killed members of my crew, violated my signal, and stolen something very precious to me. Each is punishable by death. Tell me, why shouldn't I purge you of the odious vermin you are?
That's where you're wrong. I don't have anything of yours on me. Run a scan if you don't believe me. If anything, I was trying to stop the lunatic that did steal from you. I may be odious vermin, but I'm not stupid. Look, we should be working together to stop our mutual enemy instead of wasting time with this argument.
There will be plenty of time to eliminate each and every one of you filthy creatures. That field of yours will drop eventually, and then you will die. Your cohort will be tracked and ultimately killed. I will have my vengeance on you all soon enough.
You're not entirely wrong, but I think you're going to have a much bigger problem to deal with in the very near future. Any moment now.
Oh, here's where I come in.
Remember this? A little something we picked up on Karema. Keep it on your ship and beam it to our location when we give you the signal.
What's that, Uncle?
Call it an insurance policy. You might make it through, but it's definitely gonna hurt. A lot. Or we can talk like sensible people. Your call.
Explain yourself. Speak what you still can, Ferengi.
They're called Herc. Maybe you've heard of them. Real nasty dispositions. Eat everything they come across, and now they've come across your fleet. You Iconians are tough, but you're not invincible. Against the Fakiri and the Herc, those are some pretty long odds to get. Here's how this is going to work. You're going to let us go, and in return, I'll disable the device that's bringing every Herc in the Quadrant here to chew on your ship. We'll go our way, you'll go yours. Otherwise, we'll wait and see what happens first. My field drops, or you and your ship become the main course at the Herc buffet.
I agree to your terms. Go, get out, leave my ship, and disable your wretched device. Know this, you've made a damage today for me. I am patient. I will avenge myself. You will pay for your crimes.
Right. Then we have a deal. We'll be on our way then. I'll take care of your Herc problem once I've made it to a safe distance. I'd say it's been a pleasure, but we both know that'd be a lie.
And Quark's very good at those. Okay.
What are we waiting for? Run! Run!
We're almost there, but we lost the sword. We went through all of this, and for what?
Quark to Modron. Is the package secured?
Margarine here. You'll be happy to know the package is safe and sound. I beamed it to your ship a few minutes ago. I'm afraid Brunt is a little bruised, but these things happen. I'll keep him nice and sedated until we get back to the Alpha Quadrant. And Quark, be sure to let the Nagus know I held up my end of the bargain, won't you?
I'll be sure to let him know, Modron. Quark out. Always have a backup plan, Nog. Especially when dealing with snakes like Brunt. Let's go. And look! The shuttle's right where we left it! Things are looking up for a change. Let's get out of here before Ket changes her mind.
Not sure if that's the end of the episode, but we'll find out once this is loaded. Perhaps.
Thanks for sticking with me. Now, if you don't mind, let's get back to DS9. This very cranky Iconian looking for an excuse to kill us all. Rather not give them one more. Thankfully, they'll be busy dealing with the Herc. Garrick's little toy works like a charm.
We've got a problem. The cloaking device is acting up. If it goes down, every ship in the system will know we're here. I'll do what I can to keep it running, but we might need to fight our way out of here. The cloak's offline!
Terrific. This is what I get for buying it from the aliens.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll be running it again. I just need a couple minutes.
Found another way back.
1 more minute. Keep us safe. Cloak's online again, and we're at a safe distance from the enemy. We can leave as soon as you're ready.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I was ready to go the minute we warped into this system. And I'm
yeah, me too.
Ready to go now. Not to tell you your business, but make it so, please.
What seems to think he's Picard. I really enjoyed that episode. That is one of the best Star Trek Online episodes I've ever played, and I've been playing for 5 years now. PC, PS4. That's just brilliant. Just brilliant. Ferengi are always fun. As I said, I enjoyed the Ferengi episodes in Deep Space Nine, so I was looking forward to playing this one.
Quark and Nog told me you did a great job keeping them all safe. Thank you for bringing them back in one piece. The 6th rule of acquisition says, never allow family to stand in the way of opportunity. Or what can I say? Family means a lot to me.
Me too, Rob, me too.
Brunt is ambitious, but predictable. We expected him to betray us, and we capitalized on it. Brunt made life difficult for the Nausicans who worked for Madron. That was a painful decision. Ask Dr. Bashir about that if you're interested. Brunt made the mistake of dealing with someone more ambitious than he was. Madron came to me shortly after Brunt made him an offer, and I made Madron a counter-offer he couldn't refuse. I think I just came up with a new rule of acquisition. It's not smart to turn down a deal with the Grand Aegis. I'm pretty sure Madron would agree with that. There's something I'm curious about. The Herc stole the Sword of Kahless from the Klingons a long time ago, but no one seems to know why. They didn't eat it, so there must be something about it they value. And we Ferengi are all about value. Perhaps the lab's sensors and equipment can tell us more. Maybe it's made of a rare, precious metal.
Based on the scans, that carapace was around for quite a long time before Kahless made a weapon out of it. The blade material is over 4,000 years old, where the story of Kahless is roughly only 1,600 years old. I'm reading traces of multiple radiation types within the blade. Discounting the type that likely came from the Iconians, there are still clear traces of thermobaric and tetraionic radiation. I believe we could cross-reference Alliance and Dominion star charts and easily determine where these traces of radiation originated from. Now, this is interesting. These readings indicate that the Sword of Kalos is made out of biological material with a germanium base. I'll need to run more tests to be certain, but I believe the weapon was fashioned out of a Herc carapace. This may explain their interest in it. We have a 4,000-year-old weapon made of a Herc carapace. My analysis of the radiation within the blade should allow us to narrow down its point of origin. I've had the computer working on that as we speak. Let's have a look. Cross-referencing all known Alliance and Dominion star charts, and voila! There's one system that contains all of the conditions we've isolated. Havas Kul, at the edge of Dominion space. It's possible we've just discovered the location of the Herc homeworld. We should forward this information to the appropriate parties at once. This could be the breakthrough we've been looking for.
Sounds impressive and valuable. Rule 21, Quark. Never place friendship above profit.
How did I guess someone was going to betray him again?
Unbelievable! I knew Brunt was a snake, but Lek? Guess I should have known better. The bigger the smile, the sharper the knife. And Lek's got plenty of both.
He's a fool if he thinks he can steal from me! I'll have every eliminator, bounty hunter, and pirate in the 4 quadrants gunning for him! No one steals from the Grand Nagus and lives to profit from it!
Considering how angry my father is, the Klingons will be the least of Lek's problems. I haven't seen him this mad since he caught me... Well, we don't need to get into that. Despite everything that's happened, we'll hold up our end of the bargain. I'll be in touch when everything is prepared. And remember, this operation never happened.
Think they bought it?
Completely.
Oh, Quark,
as far as they're concerned, the sword has been stolen.
Oh.
You, might want to lay low for a while, though.
Opportunity plus instinct equals profit. Well done, brother.
The Sword of Kalos, as promised.
Once again, the House of Quark delivers. Martok will be pleased.
So will I, Grilka, once the payment clears.
Ah, Grilka.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Quark's wife, ex-wife. I love Quark, he's just the best. I can't help but admire Quark. That was an awesome episode. Nice one, Cryptic. I doff my hat to you. It was just fantastic. Thanks for everybody for tuning in, and see you next time.